I'd like to welcome everyone here tonight. We've got one board member, Mr. McCaleb, will be going in by Zoom. Mr. Lewis had something to come up at work. He could not be here tonight, and he could not be on Zoom. So, saying that, we will get started with, we've got a prayer list, and also I'm going to ask Mr. Smith, will he do the prayer list and lead us in prayer?
Well, you may go with the prayer list.
Yes,
first.
please.
The prayer list, first of all, is the COVID, people affected by COVID. Jeff Craighead's mother, out defeated, passed away. Lindsay Bowe's grandmother passed away. Molly Goolsby, her school nurse, long time, her mother passed away. Denise Randolph's brother-in-law passed away. Paula Ipock's mother had a stroke. Bill Kindred, David Robinson, and Unspoken. Anybody have anything else? If not, I'd like to lead us in prayer, please. Can you hear me okay? I need to turn the microphone. Thank you, dear Lord, for giving us an opportunity to be here tonight. Please help us to remember the fallen people. The COVID has affected our country in many, many ways and touched nearly all of us, in either personally or loved ones. Let's remember the Craighead family, the Bowes family, Molly Goolsby's family, the Randolphs, Ipocks, Mr. Kindred, and Robinson, and the Unspoken for our request. Dear Lord, thank you so much for the health and the friendship. Thank you for the opportunity to give us as leaders to make a difference. Please remember our children, our teachers and our staff and their parents. It takes your support and all these people as one working together. And let us remember how important our positions and the decisions we make. Remember our state of our country and our county, and dear Lord, we need your guidance and more than ever. We ask this in your name. Amen.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, I hope everyone's had a chance to go over their board package. First thing on this will be your consent items. I guess you've all had a chance to look at those. Anyone needs to be pulled or anything? If not, do I have a motion?
So moved.
Apple.
Second.
Jones, second. Any discussion on any of them? If not, have a motion. We have a second. All in favor? Opposed? Getting that, Mr. McCaleb? Are you getting all that? Okay. Okay, superintendent's actions. You've all had a chance to look at that. Any discussion, anything y'all need to ask or talk? If not, we'll go on to new business A. This is our policy amendment to combine 4.400 instructional material and 4.401 textbook selection, distribution, and care. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Ma'am. Second. Mr. Glover. Any discussion? You want us to do a roll call on that one, Jim? No, just, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? New business B. This is the E-rate funding for the SY 21-22. And this is for our CFO, Norman Mitchell, to request permission to apply for this E-rate funding. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
No. Second? Second. Yeah. Any discussion? This will be money, so I guess we need to have a roll call on this one. Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Apple?
Yes.
Mr. McCaleb?
Yes.
You got a yes for him.
Yes.
Mr. Taylor,
Yes.
Mr. Manning,
Yes.
Mr. Glover,
Yes.
myself, yes. Next item on the agenda is a request of the approval of the bipolar ionization project. We're having this right here, request to approve this for to do all the schools. Do I have a motion on this?
I'll make a motion, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Manning, do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. McCallum? Open for discussion.
Yes, this bid does include air purification in every classroom, gymnasium, hallway, and offices and everything, right?
I think I'm hearing you right now. It will go in every school, every classroom, that every
Correct.
gym, shouldn't be anywhere right around. We engineered it, spec'd it for every room.
Everywhere there's a mechanical unit,
Anywhere they're getting heat and cool and air.
Heat and air.
You gotta have that to operate.
Room closet, if it's got a unit in there, it'll go.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah, I wanna say this right here too, and you don't want me, I'm sure, because but those of you that dealt with me, I'm over cautious about bidding and stuff. I wanna make sure, I think Ryan said, Jamie at, you've researched it. We feel like it's legal because of the ongoing contract and the basically specialized services, but we will get another something from Tennessee government telling us it's all right too. But you think from your research?
From my research, I think we're good. I wouldn't mind if Mr. Manning amended his motion to say pending approval of the comptroller or their opinion. That would be okay as well if he wanted to. But I feel like we're okay, but we are going to reach out to the state just to triple check.
All right, I will amend my motion that for bidding this per state comp controller approval. And then Marty will,
How about that, Mr. McCallum, you hear that?
Yes, sir.
You did, do you, what is that, you amend, you put your second on that amendment?
Yes, sir, I'll second.
Okay, got a second. Any more discussion from anyone? Okay, this is, again, money we're being spent, so we'll have a roll call. Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Allen?
Yes.
Mr. McCallum?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Manning?
Yes.
Mr. Glover?
Yes.
Myself, yes.
Can I add this too?
Yes, sir.
This will be at, hopefully at no cost to our county. This will be through our grant. It's one of the things we're gonna choose to do on that, and it would have to also get approved in our, that's one of the things that are highlighting. I can't imagine it won't be approved, but it won't be at no cost to the county. I won't be able to understand that. That's pretty neat, so.
It's gonna cost us.
Next thing on the agenda would be a discussion, it'll be an update from Richard Smith on the COVID-19 in our school systems.
One, if you paid attention to the numbers in the county, and I think the school system has a lot to do with that. Obviously, we're the biggest gathering or the biggest factory, so to speak, every day with, 3,200 students, bus drivers, another 400 teachers and staff members. So we're getting, and then the gathering of the parents. One thing, I think we have drastic affect numbers, obviously. I think there's a lot of variables when it's down. One, I think Jamie and I was talking, research shows that January is one of the least, other than ball games, gathering months. You're getting past your Christmas breaks and everything, so people are not together like they was a month ago. I think I say we, and I'm not just talking about the school system, I think society, we're doing a better job of cleaning. I think, I walk around with 99% alcohol on this rack. I mean, I walk in a restaurant now, you almost feel out of place if you're not 6 foot apart. I think we've done a better job as society educating, even down to the subliminal markings on the floor, 6 foot. I think it makes a difference, I think the mask, I think you're seeing more and more people, you don't, especially food servers. I said, anywhere I go, the servers have a mask on, and that's obviously a big catalyst in the spread. A lot of people had it. I mean, you gotta take that into account. We are starting to see now the second wave of them catching it. I think you gotta take into account the immunization. There's several people that got their first round, but there's a whole lot of people got their second round. And I think it's key with the people they targeted. When you get, frontline workers, nurses, teachers, people in the police departments that are seeing so many people, I think when you get them their immunization where it needs to be at, that obviously cut down the spread of it. I think all those are contributing factors. I think the biggest thing is just society as a whole, the education of how we're not getting in people's space. We're not picking up and drinking after people. We were doing that 6 months ago, and I think, I just look around in amazement. Tonight, you look around everybody's space, you don't even think about it, now you walk in and do it. And I think that's part of what you're seeing that. We're hoping that these numbers, I think there's 28 today is on active cases that wasn't accounted. If we can keep going where we're going, I can't wait for us to open. We'll be back to school wide open here in a few weeks. So I think our plan has worked. I'm going to take the opportunity to brag on the board. I think the teachers have educated the kids and the parents, and it's been an ongoing team process, but I think that's why, and hopefully we can get back here and get rolling.
Any questions? Mr. Glover?
I know there's a lot of other counties around us that are going back now. Is there any reason why we can't go ahead and go back?
Well, I think our plan, I think we need to stick to our plan. I think it's working. It gives us more time to get the rest of the teachers, get the second round of shots. I don't say the reason to deviate from the plan, because it's working like we want it to work. We're going to be back to school in hopefully 3 weeks. I have to look at the dates, but and I think it's very important to teachers, once you set a schedule, it's not jerking back and forth. I think they need to be there more and plan for it, and that's my opinion.
I've had a lot of parents, I've had teachers, I've had several people ask, they're dying to get, the teachers are dying to get their kids back into class. These kids are still struggling, and we just need to try to get them back in.
They are, and I think we're way ahead. One is one too many, but we're way ahead of that. I feel very confident where we're at compared to the counties around the state.
Anything, anybody else? Everyone's had a chance to look at the policy reviews. Have any questions on them? Mr. Winkler, you said you do not have anything for executive session.
No, sir.
Does anyone have anything you want brought up to go into executive session? Do you have anything else, Mr. Smith?
Goodness, make that question.
Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second? Mr. Allen, second. All in favor?
Aye. Non-debatable, non-negotiable.